Well, hello, Taurus. How are you doing? Guess what time it is? It is time for your April 2021 bonus reading. All right. So, for those of you new to my channel, when I do bonus readings, the intention that I put into it is to pick up on details that I missed in the main monthly reading. Okay. Honestly, you never really know what's going to come through, though. So, anyway, let's get into this. If you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. All right. This is actually a redo of your reading. I just got done doing it and then realized that my mind switched in the middle of the reading, and I started thinking I was reading for Gemini. So that must be universe's way of saying, we got a different message for Taurus. So I don't know why I kept thinking Gemini, but anyway. Let's do a quick vibe check on you and this person that you're dealing with, Taurus. Quick vibration check. We're going to see how your all's energies are behaving together. Ooh, the Page of Cups reversed. Could be a water sign that you're dealing with. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. There's some silent stalking going on, though, and there still are some feelings being hung on to here. I don't know who this is just yet. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2... 2 more. The Fool reversed. Okay. 10 of Wands. Man, the person you're dealing with, I think it's them, honestly. There's you too. Page of Swords reversed. You still got your eye on this person too, don't you? I think y'all are both just sitting around watching each other is what this looks like to me. There's you. Could be another Taurus that you're dealing with for some of you, but this is something that you're moving on from pretty quick. Well, you appear to be, okay? But there's still something tying you to this person. There's still something tying you to him. Here's the funny thing, though. You've let your guard down. I don't really sense well, for the person you're dealing with, this is harder on them than it is you, okay? Because they have 10 of Wands here. You have 9 of Wands reversed. So, and then with this 4 of Swords here as the underlying energy, I think that you're pretty chillaxed about this, okay? You got the good old-fashioned 4 of Wands, 11-11 card here, okay? New doorways of opportunity are opening for you. I think a lot of you are stepping into new cycles and walking through new doorways, and that's all good and well. And you've reached this place where you have a sense of relaxation and a sense of calm, but there's still something tying you to this person. Okay? It very well may be the energy that they are projecting at you, honestly. Okay? It may be. And you know what this looks like to me, too? This person appears to have moved on. They appear to have their poop in a group. And maybe like you're watching them on social media, it could look like they're having the time of their life. You know? Man, I'm doing good. Yo, yo, look at me and whoop-de-whoop. And look how good I got it and how good I'm doing and how happy I am. But it's a bullshit front. It's a front. Look, they're still waiting on you. Okay? They're still waiting on you. They're convinced that you'll be back. They're convinced. Okay? With that High Priestess energy right there. Now, are they right? I don't know. It almost, I ain't gonna lie, Taurus, looking at this, it almost looks like they might be right. Are you really gonna come back? Because for whatever reason, they're convinced that they intuitively know that you'll be back. With that Fool card up there in the reverse, though, it kind of looks to me more like you won't. But what makes them think you'll be back? They're straight up convinced of it. We got to look at this person. Got to look a little bit more at this person that you're dealing with here. Look a little bit more at the person Taurus is dealing with. Let's see. Let's see how they feel about you, what their true intentions are. Okay. 9 of Swords reversed. Okay, so they're not really losing sleep over this. Not really. I think it's getting easier. I can't say they're getting over it. They're not really getting over it. But they're not really losing sleep over this anymore quite as badly as they once were. 1, 2, 2 more shuffles here. Boom, Knight of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Cups. See, they miss you. They miss the hell out of you, man. 10 of Cups reversed. There's that High Priestess again. There it is again. They're trying really hard not to think about you, but they're not very successful. Okay? They do miss you. They're convinced that you'll be back. They're convinced of it, and they're just sitting around waiting. And waiting and waiting and waiting. It's almost like they're holding their phone like, all right, I know. And they may even have your message box open. All right, I know Taurus will be back. All right, I'm picking up my phone. Oh, did Taurus write me yet? You know, I know they'll be back. You know what I mean? Again, will you? We'll see when the outcome comes around, but it looks like they're convinced. They're convinced that you'll be back. Okay? So, yeah, they're doing the best they can not to think about this. They do miss you, and they're waiting on you. We got to see what actions they're going to take, though. Let's see what actions this person is taking towards Taurus universe. What actions are they taking? If any. Doesn't look like they're taking any, but with that Knight of Pentacles reversed. Oh, the Fool reversed, Sun reversed, yeah. It doesn't look like they're coming forward. They're waiting on you. 1, 2. 2 more. Nine of Swords reversed again. Hermit reversed. Magician reversed. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Okay, so I really think that this person is... I really think that right now, if they're not already with somebody else, they're looking for somebody else. Okay, they're trying to find somebody to take their mind off of you, but they're eventually, after a while, once they get tired, they're eventually going to get tired of waiting. Okay, and I do see them more than likely reaching out to apologize. Okay, but I think this is a ways down the line. This is a ways down the line with the Page of Cups there and the 7 of Swords reversed and the 5 of Wands reversed. It's going to take a while. But with that Magician reversed up there, I don't know if I would trust it. Personal advice, okay? This is outside of this. We'll see what the tarot has to say here in a little bit. But this looks to me like I kind of feel like they've been waiting. This whole time they're waiting, they're planning. You know, I'm planning what I'm going to say to you. I'm planning how I'm going to approach you and how I'm going to start picking and poking and saying little messages in between the lines. They're planning on manipulating is what they're doing. They're planning on manipulating. So yeah, it doesn't really feel like much of a sincere apology. Okay, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. Okay, man. All right, well, let's look at the most likely outcome here. Dude, man, most likely outcome with Taurus. Most likely outcome, ba-boom. 10 of Wands, though, 10 of Wands. Three more shuffles here. Page of Wands, Knight of Cups. Yep, they're coming forward. But the World card, Magician reversed again. Yeah, they're going to come forward and try to manipulate you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing happening here. I don't really think you're going to fall for it though. With the Hierophant reversed and the Ace of Pentacles reversed, again, could be another Taurus for some of you. But Page of Wands, where's it at? Magician reversed, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like they're going to come back and spit a pity party at you, okay? They're going to come forward and try to manipulate you and make you feel sorry for them. Don't feel sorry for them. Because I know I've never really met a Taurus in my life that, I mean, look, you more than likely gave this person a million chances. You know, I've never really met a Taurus that when you set into something, you put your all into it. You know, so if you and this person came together, it's not like you just they fucked up once and then you were like, oh no, and left them. No, I'm sure that a lot of you put a lot of work, effort, and energy into this, didn't you? So for you to give up on something and turn and walk away, that speaks volumes, dude. Volumes. So, don't play that game with them. I wouldn't feel sorry for them. I mean, I'm not saying be cold-hearted and hateful, but don't let that pity party that they throw at you manipulate you into doing anything that you know you shouldn't do. You know. Speaking of which, we are going to get to the advice right here, right now. What's the best advice for Taurus? Best advice. Okay. Ooh, the star card. Okay, so don't try to overthink this. You already have a clear, concise understanding of everything that happened, everything that went wrong, all the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, and you've learned every lesson that you needed to learn. There is no new information that's going to change the situation. There is no different perspective you could look at this from that would change your mind. There's nothing really. Don't try to overthink this. You already understand it very, very simply. 2 more shuffles. Ten of Cups. Okie dokie. Queen of Cups. 5 of Cups. Okay. All right. So it's time for new things for you. Time for something new. Okay. It is very important, though, to relinquish the grudge. I'm sure a lot of you are still holding on to a lot of resentment and animosity towards this person. You really need to relinquish that and let it go. Okay. Now, I know for a fact that there's going to be at least one person in the comment section that has a "you don't know what they did to me" story. Okay. And with every ounce of respect, I don't care what they did. Neither does the universe. If you can't let it go, you're on the karmic wheel. I didn't make this up. I don't like that rule any more than you, okay? If you don't forgive yourself for anything that you did wrong. You have to relinquish all negative energy from the past and transmute it into something new. How do you do that? I can't tell you how you need to do it. I can give you some tips. One thing that I've always done that has never let me down, this has never let me down ever since I started doing this, is I hold a space for the future. One of these days, I am going to be looking back on this situation, thankful that it happened, for all that I learned and how I was able to evolve and grow from the wisdom that I obtained. That's just me. Like if something was to happen to me today, knock on wood, you know, my mind would immediately go to the future, and I would start fantasizing about the day that I'm talking about this thing that just happened to me as if it was designed to work out to my benefit. Okay? It's just something that I do. I cling to that. Every single time I do that, I find myself having that conversation. Okay? What you're doing is you're clinging to that aspect of you that exists out there in the quantum field. It's out there. And you're pulling those timelines forward. You are. Okay? And kind of everything else kind of happens by default once you do that, or again, whatever. You get to be as creative as you want when you go inside and you start playing with your energy, okay? You're the boss. You're the president. You're the emperor. You're the creator. You're the king of your experience. You get to do whatever it is that you want, okay? I can give you some tools and some guidance and point you in the direction, but you're the one that gets to create this for yourself, okay? And that has never let me down, ever. Ever, never, ever, never. Okay? And by default, the rest of the things will kind of start to happen by themselves. Man, I can't hold a grudge. I really can't. When I see with complete and utter clarity why that was meant to happen and how I actually benefited from the learning experience, I can't be mad about it. I can't hold a grudge. Matter of fact, the deeper I allow myself to fall into the gratitude that I have for the learning experience universe gave me there, the more I can't help but be thankful that it happened. And now that's when you start to see that every single person that you ever have encountered and ever will encounter in your life is actually a very near and dear soul mate. Okay? That's one of the biggest pills that you have to swallow on the spiritual journey, you know? There's different levels to the spiritual path, and thus far I don't think those levels ever end, but one of the very first big, huge, hard pills to swallow is that every single person that you have ever encountered or will ever encounter, from your family to your friends to your worst enemies, are actually near and dear soulmates. And the more you begin to actually look at your past experiences like that, the more clear that becomes. I see why that had to happen that way. That makes sense. Okay, we were actually best friends on the other side. That makes perfect sense. Okay? Oh, yes. And I have encountered people who have healed from and overcome horrible things that I'm not going to say publicly. Horrible things. Absolutely terrible things that nobody would ever want to experience. But when you're able to shine that light, when the light pops on in your head and you're able to see your life and how it all flows together to actually create this beautiful, magnificent picture, all these things happen by default. They do. That's what I would work on right now, because as you begin to do that, you have something new coming in. Okay? New doorways of opportunity are opening for you. If I were you, I would completely block communication from the past. I wouldn't play that game at all. I wouldn't play it, okay? Heal from it, that's on you. If they heal from it or not, that's on them. That's none of your business, with all due respect, okay? You're on the right path. Just keep carving it out, okay? Anyway, Taurus, I do feel like that was your message. I am going to go ahead and end this reading here. I do greatly appreciate every last one of you who continue to tune in, play along, show love, support, and positive feedback on my channel every single day. It makes my job worth it here on YouTube, dude. I love it. I love it, man. Thank you all so much. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video for information on how to schedule personal readings. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. I'll see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.